What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA. I hope you're all doing well tonight. And I hope you had a good day too. So if you're just tuning in, be sure to like, and be sure to follow, comment, and subscribe. Um, so last time we were settling our debt with those loan sharks, the Rust Syndicate. Then we got invited by Justin, the leader of the SBC, and a rather scary one too. The way she just keeps popping in out of nowhere, whether it be in person or holographic, just to get you to come back to their place. It just feels creepy. But we managed to move past that, so now we're gonna so now we're gonna continue on with the main story. With Um, and we'll start by meeting with Vinnie, who's got something important to tell us. And so, uh, all right. So, anyways, um, let's go. Dive into the dream. It, yeah. While I was away, I've done some off-screen grinding. Um, and for one thing, I managed to get a shiny fur. Oops. Sorry. Ta-da! A, a shiny black fur. Interesting, huh? And I also prepare my challenge ticket for the next promotion match. So anyways, let's go. You're both here? Good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons. What's the matter? Did you need me in Dream Knight for? What did you need me in Dream Knight for? I'm afraid I do not have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jet is waiting inside. She will be the one to explain. Ma'am, I brought I brought the I brought Team NZ's Ma'am, I brought Team NZ's leader Tawny and and her teammate and her teammate Dream Knight as well. Sorry about that. Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. Tawny, Dream Knight, the two of you helped me out of a difficult situation the other day, along with that gentleman from the Rust Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. So, it wasn't true, right? What that trainer was saying? You mean his claim that the Pokemon flocking to Lumiose are part of some plot by our company? Of course that's incorrect. Truly, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our holotech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. Specifically though, they are intended to prevent wild Pokemon that have undergone rogue Mega Evolution from causing widespread damage. Makes sense. After the incident 5 years ago, Mumio City was hemorrhaging people, and property values were in freefall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established. But it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find businesses willing to take on the project. And so it fell to my company, Quasartigo Inc. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokemon, a place where wild Pokemon could live alongside humans. There were concerns there were concerns from some uneasy with the idea, even those with no ties to this city. Still, it was a noble undertaking worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvements, we became aware of something we had not anticipated. The tower was emitting a peculiar energy. That is when we also began detecting that strange power, which we called Mega Power, in all corners of Lumiose City. At the same time, wild Pokemon were flocking to city in droves, as if drawn to this power. And now, we have Rogue Mega Evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, the people will abandon Lumiose once more. Don't worry, Team MZ will help get all this under control. Thank you for that, young lady. Beg pardon, ma'am. It seems I'm being called for. If you would excuse me for just a moment. It is thanks to Vinnie that I came to know of AZ, which also led me to your group, Team MZ, and to me asking so much of you children now. As if we wouldn't want to help save the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. We're glad to help, right, Green Knight? Yeah, we'll protect everyone. Thank you both. I wish to make this a city where people and Pokemon truly can live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We certainly will, which means we better go get to work right away. Thanks for having us. One last question before you go, Tawny. If you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? It was my mom's. I kept it to remember her by. I see. Forgive me, I just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, please let me know, ma'am. I came here to Lumio searching for someone. Your memory could be the clue I need. Now, if you'll excuse us, please, one more moment of your time. I've just been briefed about the latest readings. We're detecting concentrations of mega power. I will email you all the details as usual. Leave it to us. This is what Team MZ is here for. We're gonna make Lumiose a city that people and Pokemon can share, like you were saying, ma'am. Come on, Dream Knight, we're heading back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. But first, I want to get some Mega Shards. Mega Stones. Ooh, Metagross Site. In CBR, thank you for following. So, why did Vinnie call you over to Quasarico? I guess the president just wanted us to know they got our backs and appreciate our work. Said she's counting on our help to take care of the Rogue Mega Evolution problem. On that note, did you both hear from Vinnie about Rogue Mega Evolution reports for us to look into? That we did, which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting. Let's start our strategy meeting, Dream Knight. Okay, I'm ready. Here's the new info from Vinnie. Our first concern is a Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. St. John Sector 4, we got a Tyranitar to check out, and there's a Starmie in Blue Sector 9. All three of those can be difficult to tackle even when they haven't Mega Evolved, which means they'll be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. Do you feel up to this? Of course. Team MZ will be supporting you on the ground, as always. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guard down. Sure, but think of how good we've gotten at working together now. Yeah, if we call so many rogue Pokemon, Team MZ is a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, so to recap, we got 3 more Pokemon at risk of Rogue Mega Evolution. We'll stake out each of their locations, then support Dream Knight from there. Up first, the Dragonite in Vert Sector 3, that one goes to Tawny. Naveen, you go keep an eye on that Tyranitar in John Sector 4. And I'll stand by to help handle the Starmie in Blue Sector 9. You always seem to have the heaviest load on your shoulders, Sentry Knight. I'm fine. Really? Thanks, Sentry Knight. I'm really glad to hear that. And you can count on us to heal up your Pokemon before we get into battle. Alright, team. Move out. Time to save more Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. Oh, thank you for following, Tom Tim. Right. So let me see. Alright, so let's see. Which Pokemon... I'm going for Stormy first, since that's the only new Mega that I haven't seen yet of the three. I need to find something to... find good Pokemon to prepare for. Okay, so let's see. Who should I pick for this? Nope. No. No. Who should it be? Can't use fire types. I'll use Bayonet for now. Gotta get rid of flamethrower here. Just Thunder Punch can help. Right. Let's go. I think it's through up this scaffolding. Oh, here it is. Whoa, Alpha Panseer! Got it! Yeah! Don't have time for you, Scraggy. Ah, there's Lita. And with the Rusk Syndicate? Hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's shrouded in Mega Power or whatever, and it's ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. It's Unite, ain't it? And the other one. Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be alright, huh? Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be alright. Come on then, follow me. For goodness sake. Which imbecile let two civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Philippe, hi, what are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow Lumio's residents to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. I think that they should have put in residents instead of resident. That's a typo. There's the Starmie. I thought that if need be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at the risk of undergoing rogue Mega Evolution, and we're here to calm it down. I see. So you're trying to keep Lumio safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. We would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you. I'm sure you understand. Then what are we supposed to do? It's simple. If Dreamlight defeats my team, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. Uh-oh. Wasn't prepared for this. Time to Mega Evolve for Alligator. Of course it knows Ice Punch. And Earthquake. Here comes Mega Skarmory. Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skarmory. Thank you. Thanks, DVR. What? But I protected. Why didn't it work? Alright, Dragonite, help me out. Ah! Dead! Dead. Your true strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh? I see you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave things to Team NZ. Oh, thank you, Tom Tim. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now, I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. That's kind of funny coming from you, Philippe. You're older than Corbeau and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. Yeah, that's true. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control, and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysander's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbeau. He negotiated with Lysander, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbeau started up all sorts of businesses. Security services, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet young Mr. Corbeau and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead, until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your science, please take this. This is a water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help you protect Lumiose. Now, please make sure to handle things here. If this city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with, after all. It's true. If I use the stone Philippe gave me, it'll be a Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Sure, why not? Right. Yeah, okay. I'll evolve my partner. Then we gotta go calm down Rogue Mega Starmie. Okay, good. The team's all healed up. Let me get what's here first. There it is. Time for the Rogue Mega Evolution battle. Make sure you and Dragonite stay safe, alright? Oh yeah. I have the Banatite from that other girl. Got it. Here it is. Alright, let's go. Before Stormy's Rolling Leg Evolution sets in, want me to heal your Pokemon? Sure. Just to be safe. Make sure you and Dragonite stay safe, okay? What the heck? That's a Mega Starmie? It looks so... It kind of makes me think of Patrick Star. Yeah, thank you. I will be careful. Alright. Time to Mega Evolve the Electros. Uh-oh. Woo. Oh. Mega Evolve. Yikes. Oh, darn. Restart. Let's try this again. Hey! Stormy! Ooh. I will. Now Mega Stormy means business. Uh-oh. I'm not falling for that again. I'm gonna need a new Mega now. Mega Mawile! Oh yeah. Go all out. Uh-oh. Oh jeez! Didn't see that coming. Oh. I saw that one coming. Almost there. Yeah! One down, two to go. The Starmanite. I got it. Now I can Mega Evolve Starmie. Good work, Dream Knight. That's one more Mega Pokemon calmed. These battles really take it out of you, huh? I know we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but geez, they don't let up with the super fierce attacks. No kidding. And all that running around dodging, it leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think Lumio's restaurants might have started all this as a plot to bring in customers? Nah, couldn't be. That'd be wild. Yeah. Right? The next one will be Dragonite. Let me put Lucario back in real quick. Thank you. It's not over yet. Dragonite. Right here. Let me get this skunk out of here. Oh, off of the trap. Let me Ice Fang. I never caught the Dene. Now I have. Can't afford to miss that. Yeah, thanks, Tom Tim. I will. Ooh, a Talonflame. Darn it. Got away. I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay, I'm gonna need Frostlass for this one. I'm thinking I'm gonna get Lucario in just so since he uses Dragon Pulse. So, and I'll give my Dragonite Ice Beam. There you are, Dragonite's just up ahead. The Dragonite is a pretty troublesome Pokemon. It hits hard, and it's built tough. Its Mega Evolution was only recently discovered, too. We don't really know what to expect from it. But you look curious. Something on your mind? Your reason for protecting Lumiose. Yeah, I guess I feel like I need to protect this city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Right now, that means taking care of Lumiose's rogue Mega Evolution problem. Ready to handle it. Let's save this Dragonite. Yeah, thanks to that. Yeah, I know these Pokemon like the back of my hand. Here's Mega Dragonite. And I realized I forgot to put Ice Beam on Frost Blast too. Ooh. Whirlwind and lightning? Man, this storm is rough. Ooh. Almost there. Now it's getting mad. Hyper Beam! Oh, jeez. No! Man. Well, I'm gonna restart this. I want to get it through in one go. Let's Mega Evolve. I will, Tom Tim. Oh. Oh no, not again. Phew, that was too close. Oh. Yeah! Dragonite's down. Dragonite. You're on a roll, Hungry Knight. Sooner or later, we're gonna figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. The Illumials will be a place shared by people and Pokemon, just like the folks at Quasarico want. Keep it up! Just one more. Just one more. Okay, so the next one is Tyranitar. So I'm gonna need fighting and steel types, and fairy types. Let's see, who to bring in for this? Oh yeah, and ground types. Excadrill. I'm looking for the Alpha Excadrill. Where's the Alpha? Oh, Alpha. Ah, there you are. Let me see if I can get Clefable's Megastone real quick. Here it is. Perfect. Got Clefableite. Let's see here. Let's look at this. Skarmoryte. Oh, I needed to get more Ultra Balls. Oh, Alpha Pigeon. Oh. Just want to get that Alpha Pigeon real quick. If I get rid of these things. Got it! Alright. Let me go heal everyone up real quick. Guess I didn't really need to go this way. But let's see what's some.
Hey.
Mario. And I got Endure. Tyranitar. And there's Naveen too. Bet you could handle this on your own if you had to, but you can count on Scrappy and me for help. Oh, wait. Not done adjusting the team. Here's our likely assumed Omega Evolved target, Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. You did your research, huh? As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight, but my Scrappy should do well against the Tyranitar, in terms of type matchup. And in case this Tyranitar needs our help, we'll simply have to do it. Need to prepare real quick. There was something I forgot to do. Okay, now I'm ready. I bet you can handle this on your own, gotcha. Wait, I already read this. Mega Tyranitar. Go, Lucario! Wow, started getting a ton of damage. Almost there. Yes! That one wasn't as bad as the other two were. And I got the Tyranitar right. The Tyranitar right. All these wild Pokemon gathering Lumios, and all this rogue Mega Evolution, I'll be relieved when we can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. Thank you, Naveen. Right. Let's head back to Hotel Z then, shall we? Would you leave me alone, Haunter? We managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from rogue Mega Evolution. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we got you on Team MZ. Hey AZ, can I ask you something? Yes? What is it, my old friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user, but how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer is the actual strongest? That is up to Floyd to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's gotta be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she could rely on. Well, that must be Dream Knight. Says who? My next promotion match is Grisham. So it's finally time. You're closing in on rank A now, the very top of the ZA Royale. And just one question, who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd that they made it to rank B but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer not to show their face in the profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activities separate. Yeah, that's how I feel. I prefer to keep my daily life and my live streaming separate too. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still, how are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way, we can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask Emma. Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head to the Looker Bureau, Dream Knight, and try to find out more about this Grisham. Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A has begun. Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? There are some strange people out there. The strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. This doesn't look like he's doing too good right now. Let's see. Who should I bring in now? Oh yeah, Electros. Yeah. Oh yeah, Dragonite. Where are you, Dragonite? There you are. Flamethrower. Need to give one of these guys an Ice Fang. Just to have a nice attack on hand. Oh yeah, and I think a ground type too. Okay. I think that should do it. Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there. What can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Dream Knight's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham. I know the name. One of the top-ranked pro trainers in ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? There always has to be a twist on the last one. Of course we still do. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. You should know, Emma's really strong. The detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar? Everyone? Let's go. Malamar! And for us. Whoops. Okay. Ah, stupid lamppost. Might as well Mega Evolve as well. There's Malamar. I saw this one in the trailer. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. Would you look at that? Bizarre, doesn't it? Bizarre looking, doesn't it? But it's over, just like that. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? They're the group that caused all that trouble for Colossus 5 years ago, right? Team Flare. I remember those guys. Exactly right. The group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seemed suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, He seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumios, so it's not the old guard he's got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, oh, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making an expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale. But why? To what end? Could it still be for Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. You mean Mabel knows Grisham? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I feel like I heard Mabel before. I'll do some investigating of my own. We should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Dream Knight. What? So now we're getting more involved with Team Flare business. That rat! That vile little man! Okay, I was probably thinking of a different Mabel. I can't believe that mare. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. It's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Or maybe that is the Mabel from Team Flare. Let's just see. Are you making progress on my research task? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone who is in Team Flare. Team Flare? It seems you already know more about Gris than I would have thought. Fine. So I used to be part of Team Flare. Oh, aha! I knew it. That is the same Mabel from Team Flare. Wait, seriously? I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others, so I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Grizz. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles, not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now, joining the ZA Royale, but if you really got to know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. What's at Nouveau Cafe? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work too. Right? So Grisham was a part of Team Flare, and so was Mabel. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? Looks like you managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed just a front. Oh, so he is Grisham? Wow. Hiding within plain sight. Who would have thought? The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. What? Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. I got my own goals to achieve. Goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Grizel, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau. Let's just take this kid down, right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grizel, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Fine. I send you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Oops, that's the wrong spot. Oh yeah, more side quests appeared. Didn't notice until now. Let's go. Here we are. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you must be asking yourself why I would want to meet at such a spot. This is Lysander Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or more rightfully, for Team Flare Nouveau. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Of course I do. What could an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Grizel? Grisham, this kid is our enemy! He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind or forgiving toward those of us who are a part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Grizel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grizel once she is set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing our battle tactics to me before our promotion match, I must ask, please, Won't you grant Grizel the battle she desires? Let's see what these guys are like. Fight me. I will, and I'll win. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. That wasn't gonna happen. I'm dead. Here we go. Pyroar. Mega Pyroar! I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Oh. Oh, cool. Pyroar has a Mega Evolve form now. Okay, let's see what it is. Whoa. Oh, that's a big name. Oh. I wonder what its female counterpart looks like. This is ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team NZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio's city. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila! One Emberos, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. I guess even villains want to have a break. That should have perked up the Pokemon who battle for us as well. Right, now for Grisham. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare, and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysander Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Hearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation! Drama! Wow. You may only see AZ as a kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness, and we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Mumios, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. Of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Green Knight, to witness the truth yourself. The truth? You'll see. Open sesame! Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. It was down there that we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. And that is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes, if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs is designed to be labyrinthine. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. Oh boy, you might be done in before you get to see the truth for yourself. Well, time to go to the labs. I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Okay, can't get through. Heard a Pokemon. Let's see what's here. A Houndoom! Oh. Would that be it? Electric. Got Manectric. And a Dark Pulse. And I found the Dawn Stone. Oh man. That would have killed me if it weren't for this, if it weren't for this invisible wall. Nope. Oh, here it is. Didn't look hard enough. Okay. Oh, oh, no, everyone. Right here. Got the key card. But no, that's not it. Try to heal up everyone. There we go. There's another generator. Alpha Arbok! Oh, I was already here. Alpha Aegis Flash. I need to prepare myself for really good for this one. An Aegis Flash floats in the way. Looks like I'll have to be defeated to continue ahead. A guard knight, huh? Let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of these Hone Edge. Got the elevator key. Where are we at? All files are available for playback. The device. To the fuel, the legends, our shared dream. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosinge town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with little work, but we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him, without delay. The fuel. The device that grants life in fact grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon, Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet, until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living beings. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Zygarde! Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? AZ created that weapon. And Lysander. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. L? But how? Why are you here? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent. But I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. There was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion. I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it's become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower. and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ, then do what must be done. Oh, so there's a device inside Prism Tower. And it could go off at any minute right now. We're gonna have to stop that device. I forgot that Lucario was able to learn Earthquake. Yeah, Earthquake. Sword Stance. There we go. Should be good now. Did you see Lysander? I met him inside. To think that he is still alive. And yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Grizel, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Dream Knight, you now know the truth of AZ's sins, and so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. Well, why would I do a thing like that? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet, we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. And I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. She won't choose you, man. Go talk with the rest of Team NZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of AZ's sins. Now, go back to Hotel Z. Man, this just started getting dark. Again, why does there have to be a twist on the last one? Alright, AZ, we're gonna need to talk. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, Dream Knight, did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him alright. No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare Nouveau, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumiose from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes. Well, I've also been thinking it is time I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Dreamline, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth now. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen, people lost the everyday lives they'd known, and my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life. Also, I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. Oh man. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us, by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Ugh. Seriously? For 3,000 years? 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Ange is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Angie after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Angie, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Angie and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette and together reach the control panel with Angie. I never could imagine that you and Floette had that kind of a history, in the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? Yeah. My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, she isn't having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again for 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she would likely also return to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ. But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team NZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Dream Knight, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you gotta beat Grisham. I'll win for sure. Knew we could count on you, Dream Knight. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flare Nouveau. Alright, it's time you go challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. But what about Floette? Alright. Let's do this. Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows in Team NZ? Yes. I'll battle you. Honestly, why has Team NZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Royale anyway? We're fighting for AZ. Yeah, if we know all about the old man and that black flower Floette of his. So all of you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone? Rizzo, please, that's too far. But it is true that you, Dream Knight, don't have any real ties to this city. What reason does some outsider like you have to protect, to want to protect Lumios? I care about the people here. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use AZ's Floette to protect the city from the tower. Now restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. Here we go. The final promotion match. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry, and yet you think you'll be able to save Lumios. I will show you my resolve. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true, and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Here we go. This one's easy. That's one. Oh, dang. That was bad. Oh, there goes some Lucario. Salamence. Oh. Alright, one left. Charizard. My wasted youth. Nothing but ash and ruin. Mega Evolve and burn it all away, Charizard. Does Charizard get a third Mega Evolve form? Nope, it's just X. Think. Guess I shouldn't have done that, but I'll try now. Might as well. Success! You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill. There's no denying it. The last rank. Rank A. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare. Leave behind Lumiose itself. We'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysander hoped to make real, that world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart, his ideals, the care he showed for us all. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems you are now Lumio's strongest Mega Evolution user, Dream Knight. Please take care of Prism Tower and our city. Of course I will. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nouveau exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. And toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM. Flare Blitz, thank you. And come by Nouveau Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those flamethrower roasts you like. Zygarde! I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. But I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Grisham. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of its cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. Guess what? I made it to rank A too. Whoa, you both reached rank A the same day? It must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. With 2 A-rank trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. Big yes to that. I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose. Floette? Oh, Floette, what is wrong? What's wrong? Oh, what is it? What's wrong? Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain. The tower. Is it Ange that is affecting you? You okay? Looks like she'll be okay, but I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling we'll really be able to stop the tower. That's true enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumios and of this world will be safe in your hands. Boom! Dream Knight, you alright? We're gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. Oh, that can't be good. Good, everyone's okay. Well, what even was that? An earthquake? No, it's something to do with Prism Tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worst. Canary is streaming about it right now. Let's get to the roof so we can see for ourselves. Why is the elevator always so slow? Normally I'd say the slowness is part of its janky charm. Here we go. Getting all four of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze. AZ, Floette, you're okay. We are fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking, AZ? You'll recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wonder if she might be responding to Ange in some way. So I came up to view the tower. Look there. Whoa, it's glowing pink! Oh my gosh, Prism Tower! This looks really bad. The time I feared has come. It won't be long before Ange goes rogue as well. Ange will go rogue? The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting, it will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the entire city. Don't worry, AZ. Team NZ's gonna take care of it. Hey, Vinnie, this about the tower? It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. I understand. We'll head out now. Alright, Team MZ, let's regroup in Centrico Plaza. Once Floette has Mega Evolved, she can take on the power of the tower, the power of Ange. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take. Ange Floette. You must help the tower attain its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I will remain here and support you from afar. Maybe you can cook us something good to celebrate when we get back, AZ. You wish for me to cook? That is a fine idea. I am familiar with so many different cuisines. Floette, good luck. I'm counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Dream Knight. I'm so grateful that our paths crossed. There's a cell! Now that I'm on rank A, all Pokemon will be able to listen to me. Just trying to see if there are any new wild zones available. Yeah. Let me get some new Mega Stones real quick. Nope, not enough. Oh. Looks like we've got all of Team MZ here. I'm afraid there's no time to waste, so allow me to get straight to the point. The tower is emitting more mega power by the minute. If it keeps up this pace, the entire city will be overrun with rogue mega evolved Pokemon. We appreciate you joining us, Floette. AZ has assured us that we can still rectify the situation as long as we have you and a trainer who can help you achieve mega evolution. Team MZ, you're in the remarkable position of having two trainers who have achieved rank A, so I must ask, which of you will attempt to subdue the tower? I'll do it. But you and Dream Knight are both rank A now, Tawny. That's right, so we should battle so I can prove that I'm the strongest. And then I'll be the one to save every person in Pokemon and Lumios. Sound fair, Vinnie? If that is what you both wish, I can hardly stand in your way. Alright, Dream Knight, talk to me when you're ready to battle. Okay, so we're going to battle Tawny first. Let's try now. It's time to see who's the strongest Pokemon trainer, and who will take control of the tower. Let's do it. Ready when you are, Vinnie. I'll prove that I'm the one to handle this. As Team MZ's leader, I'm ready for the responsibility. I won't lose to you. The winner tackles the tower. Let's do this. Meow stick. You might be Team MZ's secret weapon, but I'm our leader for a reason. Whoa, jeez. That didn't last long. I may have not found the person I came here for yet, but I've met so many people I care about. Overheat. Got it. I'm gonna be the one to fix the tower's bullet so everyone can keep living their happy lives. Udra. Man. If I'm going to protect everyone in Lumios, I can't go losing to you. She's not giving up. Avalug. Time to Mega Evolve. Ouch. Right? Meganium. Can't wait to see what Mega Meganium looks like. I can't believe you got me down to my last Pokemon. You're a great trainer, that's for sure. Oh boy. Whoa. A lot of petals. Oh jeez. Yikes. Oh boy. Yeesh. One last one. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, that was too close. I really wanted to be the one to save her, buddy, but I know you can protect them too. So you really are Lumiose' greatest trainer, and the strongest Mega Evolution user. You know, I'm really happy we met. Having you as a member of Team MZ makes me proud to call myself its leader. It was a superb battle. But now then, if the both of you are ready... Yeah, that was too close, really. Now I got to see what Mega Meganium looks like. But I have yet to see what Mega Emboar looks like. Maybe later on. I believe matters have been settled. Dream Knight will make the tower's control center with Floette. No, wait. Please. Please let me do this instead. What? But Dream Knight won. You said... I know what I said, but I still want to do my part to protect the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. And as the trainer is strong enough to beat me, I think Dream Knight has a job only he can do. What do you mean? Dream Knight, you're the trainer that the legendary Pokemon Zygarde found worthy. That's why I want to ask you and Zygarde to jump in and protect Lumiose if things go south. The person I'm looking for is still somewhere in this city, not to mention everyone else. Lumiose is our home. Floette and I want to make sure it stays safe for all us Pokemon and people. Oh, understood. I will also aid Dream Knight down here as needed. I guess you really were. I guess you were ready to do what he needs to be done, no matter who won. Well, she's not Team MZ's leader for nothing. AZ's calling. I'll put him on speaker. What is it, AZ? I hope you'll forgive me for sending you to face this most important of battles without me. It seems that a life of 3,000 years truly is for asking more than a single human body can give. I understand. All this stress about Prism Tower must take a real toll on you. Well, we won't let the 3,000 years you waited to reunite with Floette go to waste. Team MZ will take care of everything so you two can live in peace again. Your kindness means much, Tawny. Dream Knight, Linda, Naveen, I have faith in each of you. I had hoped to protect Lumiose. To protect the entire region of Kalos, carry on where I could not. Safeguard the people and Pokemon of this city. They are her future. And to my dear Floette, I ask you to lend our Team MZ all the might of the Eternal Flower. You heard the man, Floette. Here we go. Oh, Floette's Megastone. That's a Floette-type stone. Alright, Floette, Mega Evolve! Whoa. What a big flower. Let's go, Floette. This must be the tower's control center. This chair might as well be a throne. There we go. Ready to roll. Hey, Dream Knight, you better be watching. Huh, this reminds me. You still gotta star in my Hotel Z ad when all this is done. Okay, Floette, let's do this. This is Vinnie speaking. The light from the tower appears to be fading. Over. Uh-oh. Not good. What's going on? I thought she had it under control. Doesn't look like it's under control to me. It's going completely wild. And those things growing out of it, they look like parts of Floette's eternal flower. I must go update our Corsargo Inc. team and issue new orders. Stay safe, all of you. Should we get down to the street? I suppose we better. We wouldn't want to be up here if more tremors hit. Oh man, now it's getting dark. Why couldn't I just jump down there from the roof? Would have been quicker, but hey, whatever I must do. So what's Team MZ's next move? Oh, we have to help Tawny. Dreamknight, can you hear me? I have to say, things look incredible from up here. I knew Lumil's was big, but seeing it like this, think of all the people going about their lives down below, I appreciate it more than ever. Listen, Team MZ, it's up to us to protect the city, no matter what it takes. Backing up for a second, I'm glad you're alive. How are you not more scared for your life? Tawny, what's going on up there? Are you alright? I think I'm safe for now. Mega Floette's got my back. I can't control the tower at all. It's trying to fire off Mega Floette's moves. Oh, we'll come save you. I mean, I'd love a hand, but I don't know what would help. Wait, I think... What is it? I see Zygar on a rooftop in the Magenta District. You should head there. I think it might be waiting for you. Hurry! Tony, can you hold that thought a moment? What for? We need Dream Knight to team up with Zygarde. Uh-oh. Rogue Megas! I think the tower going rogue is causing other Pokemon to undergo Rogue Mega Evolution. AZ was right. This is bad. We've got to fight. Down now. Ooh, good thing we managed to calm them. Hey, Dream Knight, I'll heal your Pokemon. Thank you. Oh, hang on, I've got an idea. Here we go, just when we need. What for? Well, what does Team NZ do when we need a plan? Dream Knight knows, right? A strategy meeting. Yep, it's strategy meeting time. Alright, we've got two objectives. Calm down the rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon all over the city, and rescue Tony and Floette from the tower. We ought to consider what Tawny proposed for starters. Going to meet Zygarde? Yeah, but getting to it is going to be rough. There's a ton of buildings debris in the... there's a ton of building debris in the way, not to mention those roots that the tower sprouted. I could take the rooftops. Do you think you could climb that wreckage and then go via the rooftops? I know you're great, Dream Knight, but that's a lot for any one person. Even with our trusty partners, I doubt we three can make it all the way to Zygarde on our own. Canary! What's happened, Team NZ? Canary from Dynamo is here to help jumpstart this show. What? Check it. I brought him a backup too. What are you all doing crashing our meeting? I just thought you might need some help sorting all this out, Dream Knight. The Fist of Justice will not stand by while our city is in danger. You can count on us. Good to see you all. Good to see you are all still unscathed, Team NZ. I've had my hands full fielding calls from the top-ranked trainers who were provided with Mega Rings by Quasargo Inc. I was trying to explain the entire situation. However, Miss Canary here decided she would have rather move straight to crashing TMZ's group chat. How we got on this call is hardly important now. What's going on, and how can we help? Right, according to Tawny, who's up in the tower right now, we need to find a way to reach the Magenta District rooftops, where Zygarde's waiting. What? Get it to come here instead. Could it be that Zygarde is testing Dream Knight's abilities? Who's to say what's going on in Zygarde's head? Let's just help Dream Knight get over to it. Oh! Jacinta! Hello, the thought of entrusting you with such a crucial task fills me with unease. Not to just show up and immediately start complaining, Princess. I was having the band gather information. We at least know better than to rush in blindly. Now, if you will all check your Rotom phones, I have sent you each of our findings. This image shows an aerial view of Centrical Plaza. At its center sits Prism Tower, out of which grows this vicious floral monstrosity. Yikes, what a mess. Not even Pops could fix all that overnight. We need to do something about those flowers before anyone does any fixing. What do you say, Mr. Justice? Think you could take him on with those big muscles of yours? Thank you for the compliment, but even my seasoned strength will not be nearly enough. I believe our priority right now is to secure a route for Dream Knight. That much I'm certain we can handle between us. Hold up, did Evo just say something Reasonable? Now that's a shock! He's right. With all of us working together, we can clear a way for Dream Knight. Very well. Let's decide among ourselves who will handle which area. Alright, let's go over what we decided. Each of us is going to try to keep the rogue Pokemon at bay in our area. Dream Knight will come link up with us so we can collab on clearing the path to Zygarde. Thank you so much. Who knows what we would have done without you. We're lucky that all of us high-ranked trainers are scattered evenly around Lumios's 5 districts. If you would all indulge me for a moment, I have one minor concern to raise. Now, we're in the middle of an emergency. It occurs to me that Grisham is not among us. I mean, that's true, but shouldn't we focus on what those of us who are here can do? His absence will vex me until he competes in the next Super Tournoi de Yacinthe. You can worry about your precious tournament later, Yacinthe. Honestly, do you even get how crazy it is that we're all here like this? We come from all walks of life, yet we cross paths simply due to our various ties to this city, then butted heads in our promotion matches. And now we're helping each other out. Dream Knight. One last bit of advice from the detective charged with protecting Lumios. Trust in L. He's not like the old Lysander from Team Flare. I'm sure he has no interest in taking lives. Trust in Zygarde, and lend it your strength. I'll take care of everyone outside of Centrico Plaza, so please, take care of things where you are. And come on, you lot. It's up to us to save our city. That was for real the wildest strategy meeting we've ever had. No time to focus on that, Lita. The crucial part's still to come. Right, we don't even know yet how we're gonna stop the tower. So I guess we're just gonna bet everything on the possibility Tony mentioned. That Zygarde can help us fix this mess. First, head for the rendezvous point where Eivor and Gwyn are waiting. Right. Well, I know you may be anxious on seeing what comes through, but I'm gonna call it here for tonight. I'm not sure how long this will take, and I don't want it to go on for all night, especially since I have work in the morning. But I will continue with this in the next stream and finish it up for good. So I'm calling it a night. So next time. So until then, this is Dream Knight signing out. So good night, and may you all have pleasant dreams. See ya.